Hi everyone. I hope you're having a good day. I'm having an okay morning. Had my tea and I am ready for the day to do what it's gonna do. Today I want to talk to you about Black mental health. So yesterday was the first day in a month that I went outside. I smiled, I laughed, I sat with Matt in here and we giggled and I was, boisterous and I felt like myself for the first time in a very long time. And I know it's stemming from everything that's happening right now in the world with the protests that I've been attending and with trying to educate people. And it got to a point where I was just exhausted. My soul was tired. And there's a lot more that came into it, people telling me that the movement is unnecessary. This is coming from people whose own what's the word I'm looking for? Whose own rights came from riots and came from protest and different forms of, expressing our disdain for what's currently happening. So it became exhausting trying to explain the validity of what's going on. And it got to a point where I just really felt hopeless. I was not smiling. I would stay in bed or stay in my room a lot. I would, not eating, not taking care of myself, not pursuing my artistic endeavors, which give me life. And a diamond was just dwindling. So yesterday was the first time in a very long time that I felt like myself, that I felt like I could be myself. And I just want to talk about how if you, as a fellow Black person, feeling that feeling of this general exhaustion, this goes beyond physical exhaustion. There was a situation about 2 weeks ago when after work, I crashed super hard and Matt was like, what's going on? I'm like, I feel like I just ran tons of miles and swam across every channel in the world and, jumped out of an airplane and it hit the ground. My body hurt. Physically, the anxiety and stress of everything that was happening was manifesting itself physically within me, and I could not get away from it. No amount of medicine, no amount of tea, nothing was helping this pain. And it was because it's coming from my mind and it's telling me, Diamond, you need to slow down. You need to take a step back. You are not taking care of yourself. And so for my fellow Black folk who are out there, marching at every protest, who, educating people online, in the face, I need you to take care of yourself. I need you to get back to being your pure, authentic. I don't like the word authentic because it's stupid. It's of course you're your authentic self all the time. Your artistic self, come back to who you were. And why I say that is because one of the benefits of being you is that this is the person you're fighting for. You're fighting for the person who likes to paint. You're fighting for the lover. You're fighting for, the athlete. You're fighting for the mother, the father. You're fighting for this person that needs to exist in this world. But if you are slowly losing yourself while you're fighting this battle, it can be daunting, exhausting. And I don't know what happened yesterday that made me so happy that I was joyful. I went outside, I rode my bike, we took pictures. I got this adorable slow-mo of me riding my bike. I don't know what caused that. I'm not gonna question it. I'm going to just, be very grateful that it came when it did, because I was getting to a point where I was like, okay, do I need to actually get out of bed today? Do I need to do anything today? And that's not Diamond. Diamond is an early bird who gets up, she's making her tea in the morning and she's at her job, she's doing everything like that. And I had to question, where am I? And truth be told, that is something that the oppressors want. They want you to lose your outlets. They want you to be exhausted and tired and downtrodden. They want you to not want to get out of bed in the morning. They want you to not eat. They want you to neglect yourself, because when you get to the point where you can no longer even keep up with yourself, you don't have the energy to fight the battles that we're fighting. You don't have the energy to go to protest. You don't have the energy to go lobby. You don't have the energy to do any of that if you can't even keep up with yourself. And I'm not going to tell someone like, well, you need to get out of bed today, you need to do this, because I think like within the Black community, we have this tendency of just saying, well, bite the bullet and just get up and do the damn thing. But you need to give yourself time to reacquaint yourself with what's going on. I talked to a lot of friends. I tried to pinpoint what was up, and it's a lot. I can't pinpoint it. I can't say this exact thing is what's causing my situation. It is everything that's happening in the world right now, and it's going to continue to happen. I don't know if today is going to be a bad day or a good day. I'm just going to do what I need to do as far as keeping Diamond happy. So today I woke up, made a cup of tea, setting up, like I have a car that I'm getting in tomorrow, like I'm getting a brand new car. So setting up that and getting ready for that, and just trying to take it step by step. Be kind to yourself. I know personally, I get so frustrated with myself if I start to, stay in bed too much, or if I don't take my bike out, because I'm like, girl, you just spent so much money on that bike and you have yet to take it out. Don't be mean to yourself. And it's hard to not be mean to yourself. And I know this is coming from like a Black woman who's, from being a little kid, being told don't cry, don't do this, don't do that. Cry. Take some time. Use your outlets. If you need to go have a drink with your friends, if you need to smoke some weed, if you need to go run a mile, if you need to have rambunctious sex, do what you need to do to get back to who you are. And don't feel bad that you might have to do multiple of that. Don't feel bad that you might have to shoulder tap some of your friends and say, hey, can we hang out some more? I may not be at the peak Diamond, but I really just want to be around someone. I really just want to be around my friends. Your energy, I need that. Don't feel bad to ask for help or ask for resources that will keep you alive, because you are important and you need to stay here. And for some of my white friends who are trying, they're in the protest, they're helping too. They're just energized. They're like, oh, hell yeah, this is happening. Like, you see all the change that's happening? Hell yeah, this is great. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you have that energy, that hope, and we need hope. We need you to be excited about helping, but also please be cognizant and gentle with the Black people who are in these movements, because while we are hopeful, we are tired. We are exhausted that conversations that our great grandparents had and our grandparents walked through and our parents had to, instill in us, we are still having those conversations. This is a generational exhaustion. So to you, you're excited because you have a newfound purpose in life. You want to help communities. You want to help the Latinx community. You want to help the Black community because Black lives matter. I'm happy that you have that energy, but please understand that sometimes you can be exhausting. And sometimes Black people don't want to talk about what's going on right now because that's something we live every day. Sometimes we just want to talk about, our next artistic endeavor. We want to talk about a book we're reading. It doesn't even have to be about the Black movement. It can just be a damn Harry Potter book. We want to have existence outside this movement too. Because you get to be white and you get to step away at any point and no longer be associated with the movement. But as a Black person, walking outside every day, I'm associated with Black lives, and I love that. But you have to understand this is a forever thing for me. So if, for those of you who are so excited about helping, don't feel as though you have to constantly tell your Black friends about a new article you saw or about a new protest that's happening, because I can assure you they already know. They already know. We have a lot of communication amongst each other, and It's very rare that you tell me something I don't already know regarding the whole movement. So engage with your Black coworkers, friends, lovers, whatever, in a way that is natural too. Ask them about their artistic endeavors. Take them out to eat. Well, you can't do that. Bring them food because you can't go out to eat. Have fun with them. Go on bike rides. Go on walks. Don't feel as though you have to constantly bombard them with what's happening in the movement, because honey, they already know. And they are much more than the movement. They are also a person that needs to be nourished and cared for on a human level. So keep that in mind, y'all. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And be blessed. Be well. Take some time to be yourself today, because you are worth it. And I love you. Bye, y'all.